Hi folks, and welcome to the first in our new series of online maths tutorials for National 4 Mathematics. And today we're going to be looking at an assessment standards from the expressions and formulae unit, applying algebraic skills to manipulating expressions and working with formulae. So the three skills we're going to focus on today from assessment standard 1.1a at bronze level are skill 1, simplifying an expression with more than one variable, skill 2, using the distributive law in an expression with a numerical common factor to produce a sum of terms, and skill number 3, factorising a sum of terms with a numerical common factor. So outcome 1, simplifying an expression with more than one variable, or the less fancy title, gathering like terms. So we're going to simplify the following expressions. So we have q plus 6q plus q. So this means 1q plus 6q plus 1q. And that's going to give us 8q altogether. Our second example is 3b plus 7b, take away b. And this means 3b adds 7b, which is 10b. Take away 1b, which is going to give us an answer of 9b. So that's a few adding examples. Now for some multiplying. So 2 times y, a simpler way of writing this in algebra is we can just put the 2 and the y next to each other. So that's just 2y. And m times 7, again we can just put these two terms next to each other with the number first. That's going to give us an answer of 7m. So in your jotter we have 10 for you to try, and if you're working in these at home, please pause the video now. Okay, you've unpaused the video, let's go for some answers. So number 1 is 11x, number 2 is 11a, number 3, 8p, number 4, 4c, number 5, 6d, number 6, 11a, number 7, 5c, number 8, 7t, number 9, 3y, and number 10, 4w. So give yourself a score out of 10. Okay, and moving on to the next session. Using the distributive law in an expression with a numerical common factor to produce a sum of terms, or its more simpler title, multiplying out brackets. So our first example is 5 bracket x plus 2. So what we have to do is we have to multiply each term inside the bracket by 5. So we have 5 times x, which gives us 5x, and we have 5 times 2, that gives us plus 10. So our second example, 6 bracket t minus 3. So we have 6 times t, which is 6t, and we've got this time 6 times negative 3, which is going to give us minus 18. Then we have 3 bracket 5c plus 4. So 3 times 5c is 3 lots of 5c, which gives us 15c, and 3 times 4, it means we've got plus 12 at the end. And our final example, 4 bracket 7w minus 9. 4 times 7w is 28w, and 4 times negative 9 gives us negative 36 at the end. So here's 10 examples for you to try. Multiply out the following brackets, and if you're working on these at home, pause the video now. Okay, you've unpaused the video, let's go for some answers. So number 1 is 3x plus 3, number 2, 5a plus 5, number 3, 2 plus 2t, number 4, 9p minus 9, number 5, 5b minus 5, number 6, 21 minus 7y, number 7, 15x plus 9, number 8, 40x plus 16, number 9, 20x minus 15, and the last one, 21x minus 28. So again, give yourself a score out of 10. And moving on to our final section of the day, factorising a sum of terms with a numerical common factor. So factorise means put your expression back into brackets. So in the previous section we looked at multiplying at brackets. We're essentially doing the opposite of that now. So what would 3x plus 6 have been prior to you multiplying out the brackets? So what we've got to do is we've got to look for the highest common factor. So we've got to look for the biggest number that divides into 3 and 6. So the biggest number you can divide 3 and 6 by is 3, which means we put the number 3 outside the bracket. Then we say to ourselves 3 times what would give us 3x. So 3 multiplied by x gives us 3x. And 3 times what gives us 6. Well, 3 times plus 2 would give us positive 6. Second example, so what's the biggest number we can divide 5y and minus 40 by? So the biggest number we can divide both of these terms by is 5, so 5 goes outside the bracket. So 5 times y gives us 5y, and 5 times negative 8 would give us an answer of minus 40. And we can always multiply out these brackets to double check that we've done it right. So the biggest number we can divide 28z and 49 by is actually 7, so 7 goes outside the bracket. So 7 times what gives us 28z? So 7 times 4z gives us 28z, and 7 times plus 7 gives us positive 49. And our final example of the day, 45w minus 27, so the biggest number we can divide by here is 9. So 9 times 5w gives us 45w, and 9 times minus 3 gives us minus 27. So here's 10 for you to try. You're going to factorise each of the following expressions, and if you're working on these at home, pause the video now. Okay, you've unpaused the video, let's go for some answers. So we have 3 bracket x plus 7, 2 bracket 7y minus 1, 3 bracket 5, number 3, 5 bracket 3p plus 8, number 4, 7 bracket 2r plus 5, number 5, 4 bracket 7s minus 4, number 6, 8 bracket 3t minus 8, number 7, 6 bracket 4z plus 11, number 8, 10 bracket 11m minus 7, number 9, 9 bracket 7n plus 2, and number 10, 12 bracket 11b minus 7. A bit trickier that last one there. And that concludes our first online tutorial for National 4 Mathematics, Assessment Standard 1.1a of the Expressions of Formulae unit. I hope you found that useful, and stay tuned for the next one. Okay, bye for now.